Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kadash. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles here at Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. It's your brother Elder Bishop Ayathon back at you with another video. And in this video, I'm going to go into Revelation 7, the first couple of chapters, really, because there's much going on right now, especially in Cali. Cali is getting, the Most High is getting at Cali this year. Cali just went through the fires, and man, I have a video here of the next disaster that's supposed to hit Cali, and you can see how this was just a setup. A setup, man. So Revelation 7, right? So let me just go to the scriptures and let's read it. Revelation 7, and let's start at 1. It says, "And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind shall not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree." Now, the wind represents what? The wind represents the Most High's judgment, the Most High's destruction. Now, when you go to Google and you Google Revelation 7, even they got it right. They got 100% correct. Look what they got here. In the Bible, this is by AI overview. In the Bible, the phrase "loosen the 4 winds" refers to the Most High releasing the winds that had been held back by angels. Now, this links right up to Amos. "That shall there be evil done in the city, and the Lord have not done it." This means that the Lord controls destruction. He controls hurricanes, he controls earthquakes, he controls mudslides, he controls tsunamis, he controls a nuclear missile strike, he controls a world war. All the way down to somebody that got robbed in the alleyway, the Most High control that. He said a sparrow does not fall to the ground unless he orders it. So, in the Bible, the phrase "loosen the 4 winds" refers to the Most High, whose name is Yahweh and his son is Yahweh Shai, releasing the winds that had been held back by the angels. The winds are symbolic of the Most High's judgment and destruction. Judgment and destruction. Explanation in Revelation 7:1, John sees 4 angels holding back the 4 winds of the earth. So John had a vision and he saw this, but it was symbolic. The angels are divine agents who carry out the Most High's will, which is true. This is exactly what the angels do. The angels are there to do the Most High's will. Let me see if I can find, the scriptures came in my head. Let me see what it says. It's in Daniel, and this goes, okay, so Daniel's 7 and 9, and this goes into Daniel. He saw a vision, the Most High, right? And it says, "I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit." So Daniel had a lot of end time visions as well. "Whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire." Verse 10, "A fiery stream issued and came forth from him." That fiery stream, it represents what? That represents the angels. The angels, them. It represents the angels. A fiery stream issued and came forth from before him. Thousands ministered unto him. These are the angels. So they are there to minister unto the Most High Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shai. A fiery stream issued and came forth from before him. Thousands ministered unto him, and 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The judgment was set and the books were open. So you understand what Yahweh Shai could have did. He told Pontius Pilate, "I could send out legions of angels right now if I gave the commandment." So a whole army of angels could have came down. But Yahushua is reserving that until when he makes his entrance in this day and age. When he said, I shall not meet thee as a man, he's coming with the whole army of angels. You can read that in Revelation 12th chapter. Revelation of 12th chapter is cinematic. They've actually made movies off of that. Revelation the 12th chapter. So-called UFOs versus the U.S. military. And they had a little taste of that through the World War I, World War II. Mainly in World War II, what they call the Foo Fighters. Let's look that up. War II Foo Fighters. Who are the Foo Fighters? And that was actually a name of an album. I mean a group. I think in the 90s. Foo Fighters were mysterious lights or aerial phenomenon, aka chariots of the Most High, aka what they call UFOs, seen by Allied pilots during World War II. The term was used to describe UFO sightings over over Europe and the Pacific. What were they? What were the Foo Fighters? Pilots reported seeing glowing balls, clouds, right? Doesn't the scripture say the Most High makes the clouds his chariots? Donuts and spheres that appeared singingly or formations. So by themselves, they roll dolo or they can roll as a formation, right? The Lord said what? He said, as doves flying will I defend Jerusalem. Oh man. The lights were often red, orange, and green. They seemed to be intelligent as they would dodge and outmaneuver aircraft. They were undetectable by radar. You know? Excuse me. Yeah, so we don't have to read anymore. I mean, this is good, but y'all could read it. Just look up World War II Foo Fighters on Google. All right. So here, prove the point, right? That the angels, they are there to minister unto the Most High, to do His bidding. Okay, so He gives them orders. The judgments that are set out, judgments. Those are the angels that execute judgments. The Most High gives gives the angels the orders, and they go they go out and they execute the work. And sometimes the angels will influence the mind of somebody to do the work. The scriptures say what in the Apocrypha, that there are spirits created for vengeance. So the Most High has angels to do His judgments, right? Execute His judgments. Plain and simple. Now, verse 7 and 1 in Revelation says, and after these things I saw four angels standing on the four corners of the earth, holding the four winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. So the Most High commanded the angels to hold back the destruction until I give the word. And right now, the Most High is giving the word. And this is why Apostle Tahar, I believe in the past year, he said he believes the elect are sealed. Because a lot has been going on rapidly. We had the pestilence that happened. So the pestilence was worldwide. That could have hit anybody up. But if you're the elect, you're going to be sealed from that. But that was a worldwide pestilence. So the Most High is opening up the winds on the four corners of the earth. North, south, east, west, right? Just like we read on Google, the entire earth. Now let me play this clip. We're going to play this clip by, this is what's going on in Cali right now. And this is what made me do this lesson. Because Cali is getting jacked up, and we got brothers over there. But all the brothers are safe and sound. Proverbs 18 and 10, the name of the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and are safe. So the brothers out there, they have nothing to worry about. Everybody else, I can't say the same for them. This is the Most High's will. All right, so let's play this. Okay, we might read a verse or two in Revelation, and then that's probably going to be it. I just wanted to bring out this point, so let's go.
It brings the risk of life-threatening debris flows and mudslides and fire. Southern California is bracing for the most significant storm there in more than a year. It brings the risk of life-threatening debris flows and mudslides in fire-scarred areas in and around Los Angeles. Laura Aguirre shows us how they're preparing.
I think everybody needs to be aware and ready.
Ready for the massive third wave of a powerful winter blitz that's brought snow, ice, rain, flash flooding, and power outages to.
First of all, this is California. Southern California. Oh man, yo, the Most High has a sense of humor. If I'm not mistaken, man, let me see. It never rains in Southern. There was a song back in the day. It never rains. It never rains in Southern California. Hold on. Cause I haven't heard this in so long. Oh, you know what? I might get monetized, man. But okay, look at that. Prayers to Southern California, yo, because Southern California was known to just be good weather, good times, nothing ever happening, not even rain. But now they're getting blizzards, and they're about to get a mudslide. So the Most High is bringing it. The Most High is bringing it. Southern California specifically. And they're known for having good weather. Let's rewind this.
The risk of life-threatening debris flows and mudslides in fire-scarred areas in and around Los Angeles. Laura Aguirre shows us how they're preparing.
I think everybody needs to be aware and ready.
Ready for the massive third wave of a powerful winter blitz that's brought snow, ice, rain, flash flooding, and power outages to much of the central and eastern U.S. since Tuesday. In a matter of hours, those same conditions are expected to envelop most of the western half of the nation through Saturday. And in Southern California, that poses an especially dangerous threat.
The whole hillside behind me has been denuded from the fire, and it already slid a little bit, and now we're preparing that it's going to slide a whole bunch more.
Residents in fire-scarred areas around Los Angeles County are bracing for the worst. Many are sandbagging and shoring up gaps in plastic barriers.
If you are living in a location where there is a slope behind your house and it is burned, we want to hear from you.
LA County officials today.
Man, now this is all the work of the Most High, but we know what they want to do in Cali. They planning on building a smart city for the 2028 Olympics, right? And I believe they want to build like a train, underground train, and they got big plans for Cali. You know, coincidentally, right? Coincidentally, at the fire that blazed up, coincidentally, the same area where they want to build this city, you know, coincidentally, Elon Musk has been praising about the 15-minute cities and the smart cities, coincidentally, right? And now, after the fire, did what it had to do. Now, one of the main purposes of trees and bushes and forage is to hold the soil together, the roots and the forage, and it holds the soil together. This prevents mudslides and things like that. So now that that is all burnt up, they are at a great risk because, you know, this is all slope, this is all mountains, and this is where all the wealthy people live. You know, people with dough, you got to have dough to live in this area. And I mean, look at this crib right here. Look how big it is. Just one house here. All the solar panels. Look how big this house is. So these are people with some money. And you know, this is what the scriptures say about that. You know, because you're in Southern California and it doesn't even rain there. The scriptures. Hold on. No, there's another scripture. Maybe it's an apocrypha. Let me see. Your security should be destroyed. Something to that effect. Let me think. Hold on. Let me think. Okay, hold on. If I can't find it, it's all right. Security. Ah, okay. It's in the Apocrypha. Ecclesiasticus 5 and 7, baby. What it say? It says this: make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. What did the Lord say, man? He said, though it tarry, wait for it, it tarrieth not. So, got the brothers out there, a big camp too, in Cali. Okay? And not only in LA, I mean, his brother's been all different areas of Cali, but the main camp is in LA. But LA, everybody goes in Cali goes through LA. They all know about the Hebrew Israelites. And they've been over there telling them Jakes and telling them people over there to turn to the Most High. Okay? But did they listen? It says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, because the Lord is going to come as a thief in the night. So don't say, you know, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll get to the Most High tomorrow, and I'll get to him next week. It says, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. So they thought they were secure over here, man. And now they're over there sandbagging, putting up barriers, hoping for the best. Now we just have to see what's going to happen. You know, but the best safety out there is what? Again, Proverbs 18 and 10. The name of the Most High is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is saved.
Day urging those in potential mudslide zones to reach out so crews can assess risk and install temporary debris flow barriers before.
Bro, a mudslide is no joke. Let me see if I can find a mudslide on this, man. Slide. Mudslides. Let's see if we can see what a, because when a mudslide is the ground just gives out, man. It's not when the foundation gives out, what the hell can you do? There is nothing you can do. Look at this. Another word for mudslide is a landslide. Let's get rid of this commercial here. Hopefully I don't get hit with okay, I'm just looking for a mudslide here, man. Come on. Alright, I want to see a mudslide in action. Look in Cali.
This morning, the first significant rain in Southern California in months is triggering fears of flooding and mudslides like this. 4 vehicles stuck in the mud in Woodland Hills and elsewhere, mud forcing street closures.
They're trying to clear this road where this mudslide just came down. Thick mud. It is this worry as the rains are falling all the way up these canyon roads.
So we brought in extra crews to help with the debris flow or the risk of
Slide.
These slopes have become fragile. The
Slide.
Yeah, you see that house? That's what happens when there's a mudslide. There's literally nothing you can do. The earth is swallowing you up. The earth is like a, what do you call them things? Escalator, a conveyor belt. The earth turns into a conveyor belt, and you just slide in across. There's literally nothing you can do. That is scary situation right there. Look at that. Look at these houses, boy. Look at that right there. These are palatial homes. Look how big this house is to that vehicle. That's a big ass truck too. That's like suburban size. And look how big these houses are. Look at that big ass truck. Look how big this house is. Most High is getting at these cats. Alright, well I closed it by accident, so I guess that's Spirit told me to end this. Let me see if I get it back real quick.
Southern California is bracing for the most significant storm there in more than a year. It brings the risk
eastern U.S. since Tuesday. In a matter of hours, those same conditions are expected to envelop most of the western half of the nation through Saturday. And in Southern California, that poses an especially dangerous threat.
The whole hillside behind me has been denuded from the fire, and it already slid a little bit, and now we're preparing that it's going to slide a whole bunch more.
Residents in fire-scarred areas around Los Angeles County are bracing for the worst. Many are sandbagging and shoring up gaps in plastic barriers.
If you are living in a location where there is a slope behind your house and it is burned, we want to hear from you.
LA County officials today urging those in potential mudslide zones to reach out so crews can assess risk and install temporary debris flow barriers before the storm hits. For weeks, the state has been cleaning and expanding stormwater and debris drainage systems along with other preparations, and evacuation orders have been issued in
Okay, so Revelation 7. And I saw verse 2, and I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power, and he cried with a loud voice to the four angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. Okay, then that goes to what? That links up with Ezekiel 9 and 4. Set a mark upon those, the men that sigh and cry for the abominations that have been done thereof. And as to brothers, that's the elect. So until the elect have been sealed, hold back the destruction. But as you can see, the Most High is letting the destruction loose as soon as 2025 kicked in. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and they were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. Now let's read one more in case you're not convinced that this is the doing of the Most High. And then we'll close it on that. Most High ain't playing, man. He's kicking everything in high gear. Isaiah 29 and 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm. Okay, they're talking about a storm here. And tempest and the flame of devouring fire, which they got hit with a flame of devouring fire. You know? And then ultimately, man, when the Most High, when the angels, the Most High gives a word to just let loose the four winds 100%, that's the nuclear destruction. You know, spoken about in Jeremiah, that's the destroying wind. Nuclear destruction. Anyway, with that, Lord's will, this was edifying, and I'm going to say shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakodah, shalom.